When I learned about Stelegan this morning and that two people had been killed, I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I have spent 5 years of my life at this university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the Stelegan campus. It has been the center of my life for a while, and to see terrorists revert this place for their foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly, truly sorry for anyone concerned. Handcuffs writing on the wall. No, 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 no. The perfect safety of the individual is our ultimate goal, blah 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 blah. Greatly increased surveillance, measures over the months and years to come. There's already blah blah blah. These words came from the glorious majesty herself, Miss Catherine de la Croix, Lady Security. This very morning, I cannot even find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the gov's plan is. Even 3 of them. Let's turn our brains for a second and think. What people value most these days? Freedom, of course. What kind of cult did you get into? The freedom to say stupid things on the internet. The freedom to choose between a trillion cell phone brands. The freedom to walk around with the most ugly haircut ever sculpted. Well, I think you have kind of reached this kind of freedom, so yeah. If safety is what everyone is longing for so much, go lock yourself into a barn, because taking risks is part of living of your life, you idiots. I'm telling you, the next step that the government will take will be to stop citizens from doing things before either thought has ever even popped up in their minds. Is there any hope left on Newport? Wait, no, it's even worse than this one. I better leave this one. Okay. Professional douche. I have already noticed you. I've grown really fond of the idea to start a band. Maybe cause them enemy of the state of the most wanted. Music is an excellent way to add the spice of emotion needed in order to make important messages stick in your mind. Anyhow, I'm ready to be a rock star. I already live in a trailer anyway, so I might as well go for the full gutter punk life. So what do I like more? Enemy of the state, or the most wanted, or maybe something else? I already got a nice plan on my own. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that friggin' elitist university Stelegan, that's for sure. What? I bet we could scare those cardigan-wearing conformists a great deal just by showing our ugly faces. Well, this guy is weird. Okay. Your articles, you are articles suck. You should go and write poetry. And only dressed in his dot shorts that his mom has disposed this morning, he finished the words you are articles suck with a strike of the enter key, and in that moment he was content, for he never had written anything more intelligent or relevant in his entire life. Your grammar sucks. I like this idea, but that you want to start a band. What about the name The Target? Target sounds kind of lame to me. Maria. But thanks anyway, I might consider that. And he actually chose the very name. Dear Hancock. Message, GOLDFELS. By pure coincidence, I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking and your attitude to get other people to think alike left quite an impression of me. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The South, and I think your presence could really liven up the discussion. I don't know where you got the weird impression I would be willing to join some debate club. I'm already debating here all day on my own. This country needs change freaking action. If you have these to offer that as well, drop me a PM here, don't spam. Thanks at all. He gathered everyone. I feel a little confused now. Is this a thought blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three. Perhaps. I really like what you're doing here. I can't wait till you've been fed up with this guff so much. We must act now. Want to meet sometime, Hancock? On some occasion, I deeply question the purpose of this message page. This is one of them. Headlines. Is this a new WATERGATE scandal? Oh no! Ponton, the WATERGATE family, owners of the eponymous nation's largest pharmaceutical company, are suspects in an investigation for corruption. Their offices have been raided and internal documents as well as PCs and other electronic devices have been confiscated by the police this morning. I hope it's not because of what I did. I said that they might be involved like in Cassandra's matter, where they could have, for example, used money and power to free her. Oh, this guy again. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and our city has been working like a charm. Oh my god, no, he wouldn't support it. He's just making money. If I didn't know how we suffered already 9 years back, I would agree without a doubt. I would walk out there and welcome them personally with arms wide open, but I do remember perfectly well. So my name isn't Nostradamus. Let me foretell something. We will see a rise in acts of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows? Maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of everyone. Don't you pretend not to have been warned when it happens. What? That's really suspicious. That really is. Yes, I read the article. That was strange indeed. And with the bomb, it's not... No, he wouldn't support it. Outskirt camping says it's one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. GOLDFELS. Dear readers, I would kindly like to invite those who are interested in our newly founded debate club called The Thought. Our primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of a topic in the age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options. Then, dependent on the particular blah blah blah, yeah. The Thought meetings are scheduled to take place every Thursday night. It's not night, 7 p.m. Meetings will take place at Cafe Chestnut on Stiligan campus. No registration is needed, just come by. You can also visit our blog online. If I find the time after work, I might come around. I'm a general law student in my 9th semester. Can I claim any credit points for participating? We will have a wonderful guest join us at our meetings. Hancock has been serious in ways of political engagement several years now and is sure to enrich our debate session. I'm not a student, only here for self-improvement, but the topic really piqued my interest. Am I able to join? Let's be honest with one another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly full, aka freaking empty. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope. So we would be glad if you drop by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are. We don't care whether or not you're a Staligan. Even I'm not, just a guy with ideas who maybe is lucky enough to realize some of them soon. So Nina, you will be welcome at Thought. Nina in contact with? Not sure, but he might. Yeah, so there is another member we haven't even heard of yet. I will request clearance to make her a target. You got a green light. Yay, Nina! What is Trish Eli's name? It's just like Juliet's. Okay, I don't know. I think that she. He thinks she's a nice girl after all. And she would, don't know, just organize some protests, but they would be peaceful. So Freedom Plaza is again very well. It is a pattern exactly as we suspected, but we still have no idea about the third location. You need to be diligent now. Lives must hang in the balance. In the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time, well, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Knock knock, Harrison. This was free once again. We're not done yet, you and me, but first one I must turn to another. What? I can read them now? All of the articles? Can use your GOLDFELS. Catharsis. Freedom isn't free. Seen this already? It's your letter. She had it coming for long. It was messy, I know, all the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. But hell, look at the bright side. We made the news. This is the what we wanted. What you wanted. I bet this goes both ways. Interesting. What did she do for Sal that she might have messed up? The fight for freedom will be carried into the streets starting today, and so it will be severed. Hostile, or supports, or reject. I think he is even. I think he's hostile. Still hostile? Okay. The kind of hostile that builds bombs, most likely. The beauty is his freedom of speech. Isn't it great? He is. I don't know. He has some kind of a weird thing for his freedom. Isn't it great that in this country I can say whatever I please and no one can hold it against me? It's just my opinion and you might disagree. Yeah, and you have already posted a lot of, I don't know, stuff with, I know, you have already created a lot of weird posts and you're still free, nothing happened to you, that's already, I don't know. And you might as well judge me to be an asshole. And that's fine too. It isn't. As long as it will not have legal consequences for me. I think it is a great measurement of the amount of freedom in our country that as long as I'm able to write this and there isn't any governmental lackey taking this statement and putting it to some superior where truly are free. George Orwell said, if liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Through that. No, we will carry it onto the streets of the nations, become transformed, and that by that re-implanted back into the minds and invisible ideas that we shall always be truly free. So an activist group after all, and now we know who had the primary say in that. This is a great moment. I'm glad we finally get to the action. Any plans where we strike first? Who do you think I am, huh? Of course I do. We will hold a nice little proclamation where we were born. Let's be off so-called your young elite. No offense, Abe. my friends, so I share your enthusiasm towards... What? The music has changed. That's a bad sign. So I share your enthusiasm towards acquiring people's attention. It would be better to avoid Steligan as place of any demonstration for the moment, because of the increased student fees. The atmosphere is heated up enough as it is. We might be able to get back to Steligan later on. What a pity, but you're probably right, Abe. So what about holding a proclamation on the government building then? That's like a worthy first dam. And with the banners from the roof, that kind of thing. Plan program. I think we need to strike into the heart of the everyday people so really causes cheer. We should go for storming a Bunton Mall as our first thing. Maybe even wait until it's all busy, say around Christmas. Also, I know we want to gather more people to join us. We should not discuss the matter here. There are eyes out there who might be malevolent toward us. I think it was Bunton because he mentioned it in his article. So, is this Nina planned it? Are you sure? A mall? Well, that must be it then. That's where the third bomb will be. But there are dozens of malls in Bunton. Which one is it? Alright, if that is all we have, it's what we have to work with, so let's get this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss WATERGATE has been detained. I will have her moved to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I will connect to her via an internal hotline. Let's just hope that what you have provided gives us enough leverage over her. I will open a connection for you to eavesdrop. After all, this is your case too. Plus, we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Huh? Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss WATERGATE, my name is Symes. Great, Symes. You can go. Screw yourself. I already told the other guys everything over and over again. It wasn't me who heard of the offie. We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you are in custody again. But that's not what this is about. We are investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza in Steligan. I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate, and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb in Steligan. No, you didn't trigger the bomb at Steligan. Maybe not even with the one at Freedom Plaza. We don't know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called SOUT. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours, Joseph Langley? My boyfriend? You know that? We know a lot about you, Miss Roderick. That's what you... But I don't need to call him then. Now show off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. What about your parents, Prune and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against their daughter yet again could hurt them badly. Last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does it give you the impression of a picture-perfect family? True, we didn't find any hints at them helping to get you out by illegal means. We did find some irregularities, say your books. What? Oh, you haven't heard yourself? It's all over news. You bastard, leave them alone. They might be assholes, but they are still my parents. They don't deserve this. Possibly. Perhaps I can still help you if you cooperate, Mr. WATERGATE. No way, I won't cooperate with a state puppet like you. Well, have your way then. We have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. I'm going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. Miss Kerrington stated this in a conversation with you. Have you been spying on us, you dirty little government? Dude, no, I hope you also noted that she stated this happened in defense. Indeed, we did know that. That does mean you have nothing on me. It seems my colleagues didn't tell you. You have been assessed as potentially dangerous, did they? Potentially dangerous? I like the sound of that. Me so that this is not a joke, Mr. WATERGATE. See? It's all in this profile here. In accordance with safety bill, People being assessed as potentially dangerous may be held at custody for a very, very long time until they are deemed no longer a threat. Bullshit. You can just make up something and flag me dangerous just because it suits your case. It's an official investigate result. We can even double the time span you'll sit in here with the police records like yours. No, why? I hope you will like yourself and your cellmates, but cooperate and avoid this at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know a person going by the name of Nina had plans to storm a mall. Do you know which one? Mall? A mall? Yeah, a mall was mentioned once or twice. I think it was that huge place, the Circle Mall. The Circle Mall? Are you completely sure? Yes, I do think so. Alright, this will have no suffice. Wait, what about this reflecting positively to me, huh? Your cooperation was noted. All will be dealt with in due time. Goodbye. Phew, I guess it went. Cool. Thank you, God. Thank God you provided the valuable info. You're welcome, Doodle. Unfortunately for Miss WATERGATE, I cannot do much for her. It just doesn't work like this. What's normal is normal, and acting upon is mandatory. You fooled her! I know what you must think now, but would you rather not save these people? We did the right thing, you and me. Looks like the biggest mall in Oboda, the Circle Mall, is our target. How we'll surely break loose once the report goes out, but I don't think we have a choice. Add the data chunk to Cassandra's profile, and I will inform the cavalry so they can do their job. Okay. Okay, it's done. Evacuation is in progress. Better keep our fingers crossed that we're right and that we're not too late already. Now, all we can do is wait. I'm waiting. Nice. Welcome to Rosenthal. This is Brr. Hello, honey, it's me again. Mom! I just heard breaking news on the radio. They are evacuating the Circle Mall. They also told everyone to avoid the places around the mall. You best head home at once. Evacuating? Mom, I can't just leave work. You're already. Oh well, yeah, fine, I'll get home soon, okay? Thank you, honey. See you soon. Be careful. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. I shall. A homemade explosive device has been found by local police units on the scene at the Circle Mall. Yay! We saved people! We did it! We saved all those people. Your diligence was brilliant. Thank you. Next up, we will put this in that part. Find out who is really responsible for all this mess. Nina, you. Really, great work. Get some rest. You deserve it. No, dude. I won't forget you. Breaking news! Explosive device found at the Circle Mall. I hope they won't take credit for that. Ponton, after a sudden evacuation and thorough research, a device which has been identified as homemade bomb has been found by police forces at the Circle Mall. The device has been designed by specialists on site. Although authorities refused to comment at this time, it is suspected that it might have been the bombing announced earlier by the latter found at the previous bomb site. We will continue our report as the situation develops. For the moment, it is strongly advised to keep clear of the area around the Circle Mall. Poor mall. I guess time to log out now. Well, that was an interesting day. We have prevented some kind of some explosion. We saved a lot of people, and oh well, I hope I will see you in the part 3, and I hope that you also enjoyed this part, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.